sense if you force it to.
My name is General Zod.
Welcome. I'm motherfucking Batman, David John Lincoln, aka the Savage Bat, with my good friend Zod Writer. Welcome, everyone. We just had an interesting night on the Seals channel.
Oh yeah! Shout out to
about?
Still Nation.
Yeah, shout out to Still Nation. Seriously, that was hilarious. Right, let's quickly catch up with the chat. See who's here. It's not a quick. No, that was a funny stream. That was 50 cent. That was brilliant.
50-50.
Yeah, 50. Keep waiting 50 to contend with. Yeah, I had to push it back. Originally, it was supposed to be nearly an hour and a half ago, but I didn't want to conflict with Seal's channel.
We're part of Seal Nation.
It's part of Seal Nation. Seal takes priority, so if you just
right.
wait, do you know what I mean? There's no point in crossing over things and all that. Yeah, I like Prime, but he said the same thing 30 ways. Yeah, to be honest with you, my patience was wearing a bit thin. I was getting a bit pissed off there. That's why I joined the stream.
Hey, guys. Like I said on Sil's channel just a little bit ago, it's 50-50. We can get hit by a bus. It's 50-50. Walking down the street, right? So,
yeah.
Hey,
Tell it there, plays.
50.
Yeah. 50.
That's all right.
I know, but hey, Rich Undergo, long time no see. Didn't know what to say. People choosing to focus on what can go wrong, and the same energy can be invested in other stuff. I totally agree. And no offense to what's his name, Optimus Prime, whatever. But it's do you know what I mean? Stop it!
I mean, listen, bro. Like, it's like, no offense, but we gotta look through lenses. Hashtag caution, like Chad Snyderverse.
HR4. Sorry about that.
Chad?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Yeah, it was like that.
Retro nerd girl. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, retro. That was pretty funny. Yo, Trey, what's happening?
Watch.
Yeah, well, I was on Trey's channel doing the Star Wars.
Talking about Andor.
Talking about Andor, yeah, that was really cool. And then Seal's stream started. It went on for like 5.5 hours or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry about that, people that was waiting, but that's how things are going to go in the future. If things like that happen in the future, I'll have to just push it back a little bit. And work out, the times so they don't, get mixed up.
But see, this is what happens when we're part of the hashtag Seal Nation. We're part of this collective family. We're all one community, so we all work together. That's what.
Yeah, that's it. Hope everyone doing well. Yeah. Back channel in the play. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yo.
Offense to Optimus Prime, yo. No offense to Optimus Prime.
Yeah, I think it was the Optimus Prime for the movie that died and went grey, to be honest with you. Alright, everyone. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Catching up with the chat. Think you're the man. Bat Dan's Force. What did I miss on Seal's channel? Well, it'd take you 5.5 hours to catch up, but it was interesting.
It was insane.
But yeah, it was that negative grift. What Seal calls it. There was a lot of that going on. not from Seal Nation, from 50 Cent, whatever his name is.
50-50, yeah. We call him 50-50 from now on.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mixture of 50 Cent and Carlton Banks from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's what it reminded me of. I think let's catch up with this chat. I just can't believe that people, with all the evidence put in their face.
That's what I have a problem with.
Still think this way. Like everyone's entitled to their opinion. I'm not having a go.
But it's like.
But yeah, I am having a go.
Listen, man, Savage. How much how much more evidence do we need? I mean, they brought back Batfleck and they canceled Batgirl for Christ's sake. That's all the evidence we need.
$100 million worth of evidence. The Batgirl was, protect the brand, as David Zaslav says. We're not releasing that. It's shit. It's going in the bin. Do you know what I mean? Simple as.
Good enough.
Because it would have, damaged the DC brand. Yo, what's up, Rail? Sean Franklin, what's up, mate? Shit, I'm supposed to definitely watch it soon, but I'm bringing my watch. Yeah, you're going to need it. Very good, bro. You're enjoying Andor? Yes, Snyder Queen. The darkest, I know it's a Snyderverse, but the darkest, most well-made Star Wars show yet. They upped the quality of everything. But if you're a sort of diehard Snyder fan, Star Wars fan, you don't know whether you get along with it. It just starts off as a slow burner, but really good.
One thing I can say about Andor is that it's very cinematic. So.
Yeah, it is. The cinematography, costumes, FX, VFX and practical effects in it are really, 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 really good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Messing up the chats. Yeah, but Trey, mixed feelings. Yeah. I can't really say too much because Trey hasn't seen episode 3. So no one spoil it in the chat about episode 3, please.
Well, episode 3 is really the only episode where anything actually happens. Really. Yeah. But we'll leave that.
Yeah, leave it at that. Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. I mean,
it was a fire stream. It was just that guy was Jesus. That was that was something else. That was like someone speaking from when Hamada and that was in charge. It was like, what? Yeah, we've moved on there. Have you met Sean Schmel? He voiced Goku and King Kai and Chris Sabat and voiced Vegeta, Piccolo, Josh Martin, Majin Buu, Chris Ranger, and he voiced Mr. Satan. No, I haven't. My brother is a massive Dragon Ball Z fan. I've watched a bit of it, but I like it. But he's the Dragon Ball Z fan, so I know a lot about it because he talks about it a lot. Andor is a bit slow for me personally. Haven't seen episode 3 yet. Not bad, but we'll see. Yeah, it's. I'm hearing the same across the internet.
Yeah,
lots of diehard Star Wars fans are kind of like, this isn't Star Wars.
See, that's how you got Snyder in your brain.
Yeah,
man. You got every time you say Star Wars, you say Snyder.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, my brain's fucking fucked from it all. Yeah. Working on it at the moment. Hope to upload it tomorrow. I'm like, always love Snyder Queen's edits.
You got psychological Snyder syndrome now. You can't. Yeah. Every Snyder is on your brain so much that.
Yeah. If they done one of those, what are they called? Rorschach. They hold it up to me. I just go Snyder, Snyder. Pull up a different one. I go Deborah Snyder. Yeah, people are choosing to hate at this point. They are, like I said, people willing to, get a point of view, but when it's going like that and just repeating yourself over and over again about the same thing, I don't know. It's not for me.
All you have to do though is just word it 30 different ways. You can say the same thing, but word it 30 different ways, and hopefully all the people that are watching will understand what you're saying. That's his logic, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. No, same for me. Sequels did it. I hate, as you all know, I hate the sequels with passion. The same thing happened to me. Yeah, it's a great looking show. The production value is bloody huge. Compared to not dissing Obi-Wan and The Mandalorian, they're great, but there's a noticeable up in practical effects and bit more effort put
Oh
into
yeah,
it.
the money was definitely spent on Andor.
Definitely spent on Andor, and big up the Brits. Most of that was filmed in England. I've been watching the behind the scenes stuff. Evidence doesn't matter to certain people. Hamada and Toby are gone. Henry and Affleck are back. And 6 months ago, people would call you crazy for believing all that would happen. It's all about their narratives. Yeah, well, I had to put up with that on Facebook. That's my main thing, by the way, everyone. If you want to follow me on Facebook, David John Lincoln. It's the same profile pic as my YouTube one. But yeah, Affleck's done. There's no way Cavill's coming back and all that.
Yeah, same narrative.
Yeah. We're holding a gun to Ben Affleck's head to make him come back as Batman was the worst one. All we was doing was saying, you're the best Batman, will you come back? Not holding him to ransom. And you know what I mean? And he's back, so how many times is it now Ben Affleck ain't coming back? It was after the Snyder Cut, then you got the Flash news.
Then after Flash he was done.
After Flash he was done. Now Aquaman. Is he done now?
No, we're promising you he's really
he's definitely done.
Yes, definitely, yes.
Yeah, it's not like he's like signed a 10-year contract maybe, or something around that sort of length. Mama to Mama Bear in the House. Yeah, dude was waffling. I hate that shit, man.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
just circle, go around in the circle.
You could say he was waning.
Waning, yeah, definitely. Yeah, and yeah, that was pretty crazy shit. Yeah, everyone's in here tonight. That's brilliant. 90 people so far. It's brilliant. Thank you all for all coming over and gracing us with your presence. It's much appreciated. Seal Nation in the place. And a few of my peeps from Facebook and stuff. It's lovely to see you all. So anyway, now we've got over 50 Cent. This is my body's telling me yeah. We're completely forgotten where we're at now because that guy has just completely done my brain in.
I know it's
that was it. The Rock,
exhausting.
The Rock, releasing the trailer with the Justice League thing, and then fixing it. I know. Look, this has been talked about a lot over the last. What's up, Lucas, mate? Black Wolf Inc. in the house. But yeah, this Rock changing it and recognising it with the fist bump. Was it corrected, he put? I think, on his post.
Yeah, took out the shot.
Yeah, I mean, that's more, positive evidence that not only The Rock, but Warner Brothers Discovery as well, are listening to the audience. J.J. Abrams, Ryan Johnson's killed Star Wars for me. Yeah, I'm just going to say fuck Ryan Johnson. Honestly, seriously, fuck him. I'd really be disappointed if he gets that trilogy.
He's not going to get that trilogy. No way.
Honestly,
they can't be that stupid.
No, they can't be. And they've just recently, I'm just guessing, after the disaster of Wonder Woman 84, they're not greenlighting Rogue Squadron, which she was going to direct. And I'm presuming it's because Wonder Woman 84 was such a failure. Disney
Wonder Woman 84 literally lost her the Rogue Squadron.
Lost her the Rogue Squadron. That's what it looks like. I don't know if it just seems that way. Yeah, Black Wolf Inc. in the place. The PTSD is real, but things are looking positive. They are. I just can't understand, with all this, DC talking the place. How you doing, mate? Watching the latest episode of Rings of Power. I'm actually enjoying Rings of Power. What about you, Zod? Have you been checking that out?
I gotta say, for me, Rings of Power is all about the visuals. The story is all over the place, but it's a good-looking series. I love the visuals for Rings of Power. You can take any shot from Rings of Power and use it as a desktop wallpaper or as a screensaver, because Rings of Power is really awesome.
A bit like Zach's trilogy, really. You can do the same with that. Any shot from his trilogy, you could make a painting out of it.
Oh yeah, because you can tell where. But what I'm saying is, with Rings of Power, you can tell that that's where all the money went.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, it went for the visuals, because they didn't really get a lot of story. They didn't really get a lot of Tolkien stuff. I joked around on another stream I was on that for Tolkien, what they did was they got his napkins and they said, okay, these are some napkins and outlines and things, and you can kind of try to construct a story out of this, because they didn't actually buy the rights to any particular story. It's just a bunch of stuff that never really got fleshed out. So they're kind of making things up as they go along with this Rings of Power. And unfortunately, at least for me, it shows that that's what they're doing. But visually, I like it. I think it's a beautiful show to watch, just because of the way that it looks.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that it will up its game with the story, and it's got to give some surprises.
My only question is, and this is a question that I ask about this whole Rings of Power thing: how do you not have Peter Jackson on as a consultant? I was reading that Peter Jackson offered his services as consultant for that show. They told him that they were gonna use him, and then they never did. I don't know how you don't use Peter Jackson for that.
No, I read that article, and that was madness. I don't understand why they did that. I mean, they got the guy back to do the music as well, which was that. I just I don't understand that. I think it was a bit of
professional jealousy, maybe.
Yeah, if you want Assassin. What's up, Lucas? Corrected, yeah, that's right.
There you go.
Had Cyborg and Beast Boy going waffles, waffles, waffles from Teen Titans going in my head. Kid is a fan. Cool. Alright, just catching up. So adjusted the GC, yeah. Keep going. Hey, John Wonder, my good friend John King, admin of the Snyder Knights. If you've been a Snyder fan, you must have seen one of his memes. He makes really cool stuff about going back.
Hashtag Snyder Knights forever, right?
Yeah, hashtag Snyder Knights forever. That's right. The trailer editing company I got me worked, but they ended up talking about BA. Yeah. I hope Superman doesn't get nerfed in Black Adam. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah.
No, in Black Adam, I bet the only thing you're going to get, you might get like a stare down between the two, but we probably won't even get a fight in Black Adam.
I guess it's going to be a 5-day trial getting through Seal Stream. Yeah, it was long. It was worth it.
It was long, but back then it'll be worth it if you watch it. That's all I'm saying, because it was wild today.
Yeah, definitely. It's always worth it. It's always entertaining. Yeah, Snyder Queen, any luck on your Snyder Knights t-shirt yet? I got an email from Ink to the People saying they was a bit behind a few weeks ago, so they should be coming out soon. The last run they was a bit behind as well. So I'm not 100% sure when they'll be arriving. But yeah, still go to inktothepeople.com if you haven't got one already. I'll add the link in the description afterwards. Got to sell at least 6 to print, and all the proceeds go to AFSP. So it's all for a good cause. Yeah. So where are we at with the Snyder fandom at the moment? It's I think it's got to the point now where, like, say this 50-50 guy. I just
the
don't
50-50 guy.
The 50-50 guy. I just don't think that entertaining this kind of negative thing. I know people are entitled to their opinion and all that, but I just really haven't got the time or energy for it anymore.
That was the point I was trying to make, that it should be about positive visualization at this point, because you're seeing all this positive evidence. So you have all the reason in the world to think positively. You're not being given anything that's showing you negative. If anything, it's quite the opposite, because it doesn't look like Zaslav is playing games. He cares about quality content. He wants things to be good, and everything looks to be going in our favor. So I just don't understand it. And I love Skywalker's analogy on Sill's stream today, where he said about the ex-girlfriend. I thought that was perfect.
Yeah,
You're
shout out to the cool table.
Blaming your new girlfriend for the things that your ex-girlfriend did, or taking it out on her. And that's not a good way to go, because now you're trying to start a new relationship, right? You're not trying to live off the baggage of your previous negative relationship. And that's basically what 50-50 guy was doing. He's living off the baggage of the old regime and not taking into account all the positive blessings from WBD right now.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of a different bit here. Assassins turned up to say hello.
Yo, what's going on, everybody?
You all right?
Hey, what's going on?
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
How's it going? Thanks for popping in and saying hello.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me on. It's an honor to be on with Zod and you. Y'all are like OGs to me. I don't know about everybody else, but y'all.
Well, it's nice to see you, man. Glad you could pop in.
For sure. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no worries. And what do you think? Well, we might as well just make this episode about 50-50, really.
50-50. Oh, man. 50-50. I'm not even going to get on Prime.
No. I don't, here's that girlfriend on his last stream last night.
Yeah, it's a great analogy, though. It's a great analogy.
Sure. I really like that.
For sure.
Yeah. It's an absolute wild mentality. Yeah. Like, they ain't paying attention to anything WBD are saying or doing. They just run to TL with the Rolling Stone article like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
That's why I keep saying they need to become, if they're not members, they need to become members of Sill's channel, because at this point, that's the key. When you become a member, you know all this information, you learn all this information, and we've all evolved because we've all been there for so long that we know. So that's why you don't see any of us tripping about little things we're seeing here, little things that we're seeing there. The people that are panicking and the people that are tripping are the people that are not in the know. And that's what it is.
Yeah, I know. I was really surprised at the reaction to the 2-second clip. I can understand, but after all that's happened, Well,
and then the fact that they went back and changed it, though.
Yeah.
They went to actually listen to the backlash and pulled it out. That shows you how powerful
that shows a lot
the fandom is.
Yeah, so it does prove that, you can show show you're not pleased with something without being rude. You just say, look, what the hell is this? We don't want this. And they was listening, Some people have followed Sill.
They're idiots because he unfollowed a lot of them too, so it doesn't really matter. It's the same thing. I went through it.
He's got enough following to not have to worry about a few people that just, obviously didn't have the heart in it in the first place. Yeah, Anthony. Yeah, good, mate. Good. Bless Anthony. He's the dude. I was gifted a member that I see Future Plus. I trust Seal, even as a non-member. Yeah, I do. Seal and Mikey. I trust in them, and I always have. So same with Zack Snyder. I started seeing people like kind of being a little bit negative towards Zack lately, and I've always trust Zack Snyder, always have. I don't believe there's a bad bone in his body.
That's a perfect way of looking at it, Retro Nerd Girl. Non-believers and half believers. That's what I got.
Half believers, yeah. Well, even Skywalker said. Even Skywalker said, like, so where we was before, are you more positive than you was before? And he was like, yeah. I was like, well, that ain't 50-50, is it? Right. I thought that was hilarious. Massive, shout out to the call table. We're brilliant. And like the clout chasers, definitely. Clout chasing is my speciality. Clout chasers are my speciality, should I say. I've been doing it for years. You can spot them a mile off. Mudbloods. Yo, baby girl in the house. How's it going?
Good to see you.
Thank you, people, for coming. This is brilliant. But the clout chasers, for instance, that was a big thing when Zack Snyder's Justice League was released and the Restore the Snyderverse campaign started. Because if you've been a Snyder fan for long enough, you'll kind of sort of come across everyone at some point, and you kind of recognise names. And all these people came out of nowhere, chanting Restore the Snyderverse, starting up pages on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that, pretending that they'd been in it all along. I'm not saying, new fans aren't welcome or anything, but they was lying. They was never there in the first place. They never supported Zack Snyder's Justice League. There's a lot of fakes that turned up. Yeah, I used to like HP before JK turned into a reggae bitch. Yeah, so Assassin, this is your first time here, so welcome, and I'll have to do this more often, if that's cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, it's an honor to be on, and I'm just excited to be here.
Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. It's just normally just me and Zod, and we planned on having a few guests here and there, you're the first. So there you go.
Feels good to be the first.
Yeah, it's normally crossover streams on a Sunday, but after what happened on the Seal stream,
man, it was crazy.
Yeah, that was really starting to get.
That was an overly lengthy stream, to say the least. I mean, anytime you go 5 hours, it's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came a few years after 2017, maybe 2019 when George, but I changed my name in 2020 because I wanted to support more than what I was doing. Yeah, that's great. And your videos, Snyder Queen, are amazing. But yeah, it's strange times in the fandom, like you said, Zod. A lot of panicking from people.
Panicking on a colossal level that is just insane. It was like seismic, and you could see you could see the issues, and you could see all of the PTSD on display, especially with 50-50 today.
It's just like people forgot that we just got Teen Titans a few days ago with Zack Snyder. I think that was probably like the best Teen Titans Go like episode ever made.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only is it the best Teen Titans Go episode ever made, but it's also an episode that people are going out of their way, antis are going out of their way to review bomb and to trash because, they just hate the fandom and hate Zack Snyder that much.
People like that they just have nothing good going in their lives. They just take pleasure in making other people's lives miserable. So it's just like it's really a shame, but it's like kind of expected. Like I mean, they'll do anything to try to like get one over on us or to create tension and panic. That's what usually always happens.
Yeah, I was there for BVS and Man of Steel, but honestly, 2017 made me give up for a bit. I wish I hadn't, but if I did, my story would have been different. I might not have met all you like I did, and for that I'm thankful. Yeah, a lot of people did Snyder Queen, and I don't blame them. It just Justice League was a big personal embarrassment for me because I'd been supporting Snyder all those years since Man of Steel and all that, and all the blame was on Snyder fans for Justice League when it first happened. Ha, your movie's really shit, and all that. And it was difficult times then. It was really bad. And I went to see it with my mum, and she's not even into superheroes. And when Henry Cavill come up with his face all fucked up, even my mum turned around to me and was like, "What the fuck? What the hell?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know about this." Because we was all suspicious that something was going to go horribly wrong with the movie, but it wasn't until going to seeing it, it was becoming clear.
And then getting over that period of having to reconcile what a horrible movie it actually was.
Yeah, it took me a couple of days. Yeah.
I think that red filter was probably like one of the worst things ever.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think that's why so many people made us think about that one scene being in the Black Adam trailer because again, it's bringing it all back. That terrible color grading.
Worse than a Marvel movie.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, it was awful, but. We've got all through that now. We've got the Snyder Cut, so that don't matter. But I was just touching on what Snyder Queen was saying, about the disaster of it all. It weren't great times. Facts, Retro and Nerd Girl. The last story is where the juice is at.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But we've just where we are now. Like, people have been sort of trashing Black Adam and The Rock on some people, which is very disappointing because I'll be brutally honest. Like, I wasn't going to go and see any of those movies. Shazam, Black Adam, or Aquaman 2, or even The Flash at first. It wasn't until we started getting this Warner Brothers Discovery news, and it looked like we was going to have change and reshoots to fit, the path of the Snyderverse. But now I'm actually interested. I'm going to go. I will probably go and see all of them now, thanks to Warner Brothers Discovery making the effort. Getting things like getting Ben Affleck back. Like Steele's been saying, and Skywalker and the Cool Table and stuff. It's time to move forward. This new DC, it's time to give it a chance. And it's a shame that people are stuck in that mindset. really. Because I was maybe going to give them a chance. I probably wouldn't have gone to see them at the cinema, but I probably I would have streamed them or something like that. But now, I'll most definitely be going to see Black Adam, obviously.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Fate, like come on now, like any OG DC fan, just anything with Dr. Fate, you're sold. Like I don't care what it is because it's Dr. Fate. He's like our
Same
Doctor Strange. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how could you miss that? Why would you want to miss that?
Yeah, definitely. And I've what I've been seeing, and personally, a lot of people are more interested in Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate as they are Black Adam.
Yeah, well, that's to be expected though, because that's perfect casting. Honestly,
yeah.
And then
Just
we got
that
the
picture of the comic
007 fans, the James Bond fans, and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, it's already sold.
Yeah, and Pierce Brosnan's on a win as well. We said about this last time. They're re-releasing GoldenEye on the Nintendo, so he's coming back. He's coming back in full force.
That's lit.
Yeah, I think I will be going to see Black Adam straight away, just so I don't get anything spoilt. Really,
it's less than a month away, so that's
I
be
bet.
Great.
Yeah, I am now. DC Talk. Oh, yeah, they talked about Dr. Fate on streams. Yeah, I was hearing that from a lot of people, and obviously, right. The studio is willing to take a chance on the Snyderverse, investing in characters. Why not give the movies a chance to impress us? They are making the effort. Yeah, and not to mention, this has been mentioned as well. I think it was Mikey who said about it. I said this on the last one. If these movies don't do well, then the budgets for the Zack Snyder stuff are going to be less. So these movies have got to perform. For their, not this, it'll affect the future if you boycott these now. And then people have got no reason to boycott them either, because Hamada and all that are gone. I know they've got a little bit of Hamada in them, but who cares? Do you know what I mean? Like, the justice has been served. I'm sure. They're going to bring back Ray Fisher as well, which is a big one for the Snyder fans who want Ray Fisher back. Obviously, not just because of what happened, but he is a member of the Zack Snyder's Justice League. So, that's going to
absolutely yes.
With all that info, I'll watch that first. To be honest, yeah. Yeah, how they're going to bring Zack back with no money. Exactly. So, this is why I'm saying, I'm probably actually going to even go and see Shazam. Probably.
I don't know if I'm gonna see that one. I don't know.
No, I'm not a fan of the first one. So
yeah, I hated the first one, but
yeah,
you know what?
Same. Some people really liked it, but I thought it sucked donkey dicks. To be honest with you.
See, before the merger, I wasn't planning on seeing the Flash once I heard about it erasing the Snyderverse. Aquaman, I was kind of on the fence about it, but Black Adam was one movie I was for sure wanted to see because, how long has The Rock has been cast at Black Adam? We should have been done got this movie.
Right, since 1998.
Exactly. Right. But I honestly think that Rock is really going to try to deliver with this movie and also with the character. He seems to be taking it very serious, and I'm willing to give him a chance. I'm not going to boycott Black Adam or anything. Plus, I want to see this movie.
People were so stubborn about the boycott thing, and
I don't.
It's just an old thing. It's so stupid. I could understand it before, but not now.
Yeah.
You know, and I can't tell people what to do with their money. I'm just telling you, I think it's stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
And then with Aquaman now, we're getting Batfleck. Like that's gonna be lit. Just anything with Ben Affleck on set as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, come on now. Like, you cannot. Like, why would you want to pass up that opportunity?
David Tesleff knows what he's doing. I had no intention on earth of going to see Aquaman 2.
Yeah,
and
none
whatsoever. Now I am. Hello? Ben Affleck.
I'm still iffy on the Flash. I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50 on the Flash.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely Black Adam and the Flash. Definitely 100% going to go and stay.
Yeah,
but I probably will. You know, I think probably the only one at risk at the moment is Shazam 2. I think.
Oh yeah, that one.
Because I'm not going to miss. I'm not going to miss the Ben Affleck cameos.
Remember what Zaslav said. He wants to make those movies better, and he mentioned Shazam as one of them. So,
yeah.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah, a lot of people did. It just wasn't for me. You know,
it was an alright film.
I'm a bit of a stereotypical when it comes to. I like my movies dark. You know.
Yeah.
I think about the only dark thing in it was Shazam's mum. That was pretty evil. She was one of the worst villains in the Snyderverse. Yeah, Wonder Woman 1. I consider Wonder Woman 1 to be a part of the Snyderverse. You know, Zack Snyder was involved heavily. Shazam is good, but at least it wasn't as horrible as Birds of Prey or Wonder Woman 84. Yeah, I went back and watched Birds of Prey, I don't know, I think about a year and a half ago. And that's just such a shame because Ewan McGregor, class actor. But yeah, that was definitely a Hamada burger.
Pure garbage.
Yeah, it was pure garbage. Even WB knows what to make these Megas birds sell. To make sure that OG DCU Trinity advertise them being in the movies. Yeah, that's right. And we will go and see them. And people that are not going to go and see them, you're being silly. After everything that's gone on, all these reshoots and rewrites, The Flash is the one I'm most interested in seeing. Yeah, it's going to be some sort of Back to the Future shit going on. I'm really interested in that. But again, after what happened to Ray Fisher and the raising the Snyderverse thing, there was no way on earth I was going to go and see that before.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Wonder Woman 1 is 100% canon. Wonder Woman 84 can go in the bin. Yeah,
Wonder Woman 84 is a waste of a movie, waste of money, everything. Like,
yeah, the only reason do you know what I mean? The only reason I watched it is because I got the hots for Gal Gadot. Do you know what I mean? That was it.
It was Wonder Woman 84 was such a struggle to get through.
Yeah, Savage. Why did you watch Wonder Woman 80? Why did you watch Wonder Woman 84? It was Gal Gadot's legs, basically. That was the only reason.
Man.
Yeah, they did Black Mask dirty. Yeah, they did. Ewan McGregor could have done a better job of that, directed by a different person. You know, that was such a shame because he's such a cool character, you know, in the comics and the animated series. We all know I love Wonder Woman 84. You know, anything directed by his all-time favourite director, Patty Jenkins. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, Patty Jenkins is going to be struggling for projects. I mean,
yeah, are you about to lose your job, Abu Nas? No more dead baby soups. Yeah, hopefully not. Dear. Yeah, Wonder Woman 84.
Oh yeah, I've only seen Wonder Woman 84 once, and that's been the theme for all these crappy movies. Like I saw Aquaman once in the theater. That's it. Yeah. I saw Birds of Prey once. You know, I have no desire to see it again. It's like none of these movies resonate. Shazam, same thing. Seen it once.
Yeah.
No desire to watch it again.
I saw Shazam twice. The first time I went with a couple of my friends. They didn't really click with it either. They're just like, it's just like a little bit just too kiddish for me. And I was like, well, kind of in the new version of him, that's what they made him to be.
That's right, Real.
Right. Wasn't it more off of like the new 52 version?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the second time I went to go watch it with my little brother because he really wanted to watch it. And I felt so bad because I accidentally fell asleep into the beginning of it because it was just it's just so long, like it's so slow to like actually pick up. And my little brother ended up waking me up. He's like, "Bro, wake up." I was like, "Oh, my bad, bro." I was like, "This movie is just slow." He's like, "It's all right," but yeah.
Yeah, well, Snyder Queen, yeah, you're right there because he made that comment.
But not only that, Zachary Levi is a horrible actor for Shazam.
Yeah.
He hams up the character, like Sammy said earlier. He hams up the character in a way where the little kid acted better and acted more mature than he did. So it's kind of like Zachary Levi was totally miscast, I think. I'm going to be honest. I actually would have preferred someone like, for example, instead of making John Cena Peacemaker, they could have made John Cena Shazam.
He's got a hero head.
Yeah.
He could have played it better than I mean, and then you waste John Cena on Peacemaker, and it's just kind of like, you know, what are you doing here? Yeah. Zachary Levi, whatever his name is a horrible actor for that role, for the way that he's portraying the character. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then, well, I think that looks like what's going to happen. It's going to retcon a lot of stuff. It'd be nice if it.
It'd be nice if it erases Justice League. If there actually is a Justice League scene, and you see the Justice League timeline being erased.
Yeah, like Thanos, like disappearing, in the depths of time. Yeah, he made that comment, but the fact he's an idiot in the role pisses me off. Like, we've never seen a DCAU. You know, Shazam isn't that dumb.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I exactly. See, and that's what I'm talking about. He's not like that. If you've been like me, I've read Shazam comics my entire life, and Shazam is not like that. Shazam, the character is much. The kid recognizes that when he becomes Shazam, there's a certain level of gravitas that he has to bring to that role. And Zachary Levi is the exact opposite. It's like the kid de-ages when he becomes Shazam in this movie. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Which it didn't. It's a stupid comment. Yeah, it was a stupid comment. Yeah, John Cena. Everyone thought that back in the day. John Cena was the favourite. That was
he totally.
I'm not even a fan of wrestling or anything, but he's just got the right size.
He's got the right face for it. I could totally see him playing Shazam, but they wasted him on Peacemaker. I just.
Yeah, I'm not going to mix my words. I really don't like Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacemaker's pure garbage. I'm so sick and tired of people trying to justify Peacemaker.
Definitely. It's kind of like people that try and justify The Last Jedi is a good film to me. It's like that's Peacemaker's the same for me for that. I was like, what? Yeah, I'm not a fan of wrestling or John Cena particularly. He was all right in the Transformers movie, Bumblebee. I don't know. No way. Levi's had her trying to act like a kid. Yeah, it's just really stupid.
And it makes me question how Zachary Levi even got this role. Like, it makes me wonder, why they would cast him. He's a horrible actor. I don't know.
Yeah, government shield Yeah.
It would have been nice to get the OG Captain Marvel, like not the kiddish version, but like the adult version.
Yeah, I agree. The one
It would have been.
from
It
the
would have been
older
lit to get
comics,
that.
not the new 52, but
Yeah.
the classic
Peacemaker.
era, the golden age era Shazam, Silver Age. That would have been the best version for them to adapt into a film because at least the character would be taken a little more serious. But again, I don't think Zachary Levi can act any better than that. That's all Zachary Levi, really, because the kid in Shazam did a fantastic job. The kid
Yeah.
was cool. I mean, I had no problems whatsoever with the kid. And this is why I hated the movie, because I felt like the kid was the standout, and the kid deserved a better movie.
Did James Gunn make that super? I didn't realise that. I like that. There you go. I do like a James Gunn film. The Shazam with wisdom, not this.
Right,
lady's
exactly.
Yeah.
He was all
And I
Wasn't
got
he?
so much hate when I said that right after the movie. I said that exact same thing right after the movie came out, Shazam, and I was trying to explain to people why I didn't like it, and that sums it up right there. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's an absolute joke. But what can you do? Yeah, moving forward, it just makes me think like, why would I want to see number 2? That's yeah.
Well, the only reason we would have to maybe watch the sequel is if say Wonder Woman is in it, or maybe there's another Justice League cameo.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd probably be the only reason why I watch it. Like if Superman, that's the only reason why I was probably gonna watch the sequel. But I mean, they're going in a different direction.
Shazam! That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I really like Shazam in a little bit in the Justice League comics and in Young Justice. Is it Young Justice or was it? Yeah, it was Young Justice. Yeah, but I've never been a major fan of that character anyway. To be honest with you, personally, he was always a bit of a side one for me. But yeah, Aquaman 2 it's looking like it's going to be more than just a little scene with Ben Affleck, possibly. There's a lot of rumours that there might be a little bit more to that. Not that he's going to be in the whole movie or anything, but we might get more than we kind of bargained for, more than we guessed.
Well, the more Batfleck, the better.
Yeah.
For sure.
Shazam 90s movie with Shaq. Shazam 19, yeah. Yeah, the kid who played Billy Batterson's great. Forgot his name. Yeah, don't care. It's Shazam Jeremy movie. Shazam was serious. Yeah, he was. Not a fan. Not a hater. Just I'm the same retro nerd girl. She just wasn't a character that really interested me very much. That was all. No disrespect to the Shazam fans out there. It was just yeah. It's a bit. I think that was Kazam.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, is that the genie one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking hell. Going back there. What was the other one? Steel that he made. Another terrible DC movie from years ago. I can't even remember what happens in that. I just remember the costume being terrible.
I remember falling asleep trying to rewatch it.
Yeah, I can't even. I possibly might not have even finished it. I can't even remember. It was so long ago. Zachary Levi was great in The American Underdog, though. Not seen that. I'll have to put that on my list as possibilities. Give it a go. I'm always willing to give things a go.
I don't know if we can listen to Trey because Trey checked his watch. So
Yeah, Trey checked his watch.
you know.
Shazam 3 needs to be Shazam, Superman, and Black Adam. Yeah, that would make sense. There's been a lot of jokes going on social media that Black Adam is fighting everyone but Shazam. You know, being a Shazam character, which is quite amusing. But I think from that, if they're going to do Superman versus Black Adam, I would love to see Ben Affleck turn up in the armor and help Superman. Maybe he's getting his ass kicked a little bit by Shazam because he's magic, and Batfleck has to come and help him out a bit. That would be quite cool. Yeah, the Black Adam versus Shazam short movie, Return of Black Adam, I think it's called. That was fire. That was, yeah,
that was awesome.
Yeah, that was really
if they
cool.
do that movie, I want a 1-for-1 of that. I mean, not a 1-for-1, but just like the entire battle sequence from when Black Adam is searching for him until when they all fight each other. Like,
yeah, using the fight scenes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, that's another one, was the Batfleck movie. Ben Affleck said he was going to use the fight sequence from the Arkham games with Deathstroke. He was going to do the same with that. So fingers crossed. Well, we know we're definitely getting the Batfleck movie from Mikey and Seal. That's in the bag. But it would be nice to see that fight scene recreated somehow.
Once that movie comes out, everyone's gonna forget about Robert Pattinson's Batman. Like, people's just gonna have to stop denying the fact that Ben Affleck is probably the best live action Batman to ever hit a big screen. Like,
absolutely.
Like, I always have to. I always tell people the warehouse scene. That's because that sequence is peak Batman. This is like how Batman fights. This is how he moves. This is how he fights with his gadget, his tech, all that. Like, people are gonna have to stop, like, just fighting the urge to not want to admit that Ben Affleck is the best live action Batman.
Yeah, definitely, and it all comes down to that. You could like both. Well, but you can dislike one and and love the other.
Right.
which is the case for me, because will Man of Steel be announced in 2023? That's a question I can't answer. You have to check out Still Abdul Inc. with Still Abdul and Mikey Sutton. They're the people they're the people for questions like that.
Essential playlist.
Essential playlist.
Essential. There you go.
Yeah, go on the Essential playlist and check out all the multiple times they've been right. Even though the internet keeps making out they're not, they have. There's evidence there that just people aren't willing to take the time to actually watch the videos or listen to what they've said. Because, if you go back, Justice League War, Shazam was serious.
I like that one too.
We expect so. Hope so. Honestly, I hope they get all this kiddie acting shit out the way. Shazam 1 and 2, and with Zach back, Levy can grow up a bit. Yeah, that maybe. Batfleck Arkham Knight. Yeah, Mikey's been talking about this Arkham Knight, loosely based Batman movie type thing. So, might be getting to see that. Another reason to follow Still and Mikey for Scoop Center and all other Seal's other stuff on his channel. I think everyone here is from Seal Nation at the moment. But if you're watching on the replay or whatever, please go and check out the channel. Warehouse scene of 6 years ago can't and won't be topped. Even the nightmare scene in BVS was dope. # make the Batfleck movie. Yeah, well, I had Richard Centrone, the stuntman, Ben Affleck stuntman, on the channel, and he'd seen the Batman by then, and he agreed. It was no, There was nothing in the Batman that topped.
There was nothing in there.
There was nothing there.
Damn.
You're garbage.
Yeah, it's just straight up facts, And to it had great cinematography. We're not going to go round and round in circles with the Batman thing. We didn't like it. That's it. End of story. It was shit, and it's really worrying for the future of the Matt Reeves verse because I want to try and like it. I'm still hoping that maybe it was a false start, and maybe the second one will be good. But I've not got much faith in that after the Batman.
Yes, Sam.
Damn.
Let's be honest. Great cinematography and all that, and it looked pretty, but it was boring as fuck. I love Robert Pattinson too. That it was boring. It was boring.
Definitely.
I love the way people were, still trying to say it was good now. They're just, lying to themselves. Come on. Well, it's true. It's true. The Batman wasn't for me. I think Penguin and the Riddler carried that movie. Yeah. It's all right.
I don't know. I don't think anybody carried it. I think it was just a bad movie, and it had a couple of interesting characters. But really, I don't think that Matt Reeves deserves anything else with this. I think his movie should be a one and done. To be honest, I don't think there should be anything else with him.
Honestly, I enjoyed Gotham more than I did the Batman.
Yeah, Gotham was better. Gotham was better.
Gotham was so much better than a Batman.
Especially the Riddler. Especially when you want to compare. You want to compare the Riddler. I mean, come on.
Retro Nerd Girl. That's a good point. Zaslav don't mess around, so could be good. Will be good. Yeah, because he doesn't do crap products, but there's lots of heavy rumours and indications it's going to be Mr. Freeze. And
good luck with that.
Yeah, and if the Riddler in the first one's anything to go by, we're not going to get an accurate Mr. Freeze. It's going to be
Mr. Freeze is going to be a walking popsicle. That's all.
Yeah.
He'll be a literal popsicle in this movie. Cherry flavor.
Man of Steel 2020 release. Amy will be 50. She may not want to return. No, I have to disagree with that. Amy Adams she looks good for her age. She'll be okay. Plus, spoiler alert, Darkseid's going to kill her, so she's not going to be in it for that long. Yeah. Someone was shocked and they gave a C plus B minus. They said to give it an AA plus. Oh no, that was just stupid. Yeah, Colin Farrell was good. That was about it for me. Gotham was fucking awesome. Yeah, I do like Gotham, even with some of its bad costumes and stuff. And
it was still bad. It was still better than Matt Reeves.
Better.
Yeah, definitely better than Batman.
Yeah. That was good. There was some good moments in it. Amy's still good. Amy stays definitely. She's got she's got the gift. She's a hottie, and she's got the gift. She can stay. And obviously, Henry Cavill is pretty much immortal. He doesn't really look much different than he does in 2013. I mean, there's no problem there with him. And the same with Affleck. He's growing with the role. And hopefully, Super Bro Corey in the house. Yeah, hell yeah, Amy Adams is beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, she is. Beautiful redhead. Yeah. Back off, Savage, you have Reva. I'm going to have both of them. I'm going to have Reva. Reba, and the girl from Cassian Andor. I'll have both. I'm not fussy. Super Bro in the house. What's up, Corey? Fish Mooney stands right up.
No.
She was right. I think that Fish Mooney was never a character in DC Comics.
No,
she
she
was,
was created for that. Yeah, she was created for Gotham.
Yeah, she was created for Gotham. But I think there was a reference to her, though. I think that the Penguins nightclub in one of the comics before he changed it to the Iceberg Lounge was called Fish Mooney. I'm sure about that. But she wasn't a character, though.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to look that up. But I think that there was, just in the background, one of the nightclubs was called Miss Fish Mooney. There is a little bit of history there. She just doesn't work. It doesn't work without her. No, she's a vital, most important player. Sylvester Stallone played a superhero movie recently. He's 76.
The Samaritan.
Yeah, I've not seen that yet, but I've got Amazon Prime, so I'm sure I'll get round to that at some point.
It's okay. It's not bad.
Yeah, to be honest, Stallone hasn't had a few, not really liked his movies lately. That's why I haven't watched it yet. Been a bit disappointed with him. She was also Obi-Wan gave up. I stand with Anakin Skywalker. Oh, Jesus, don't start, guys. Yeah. Talked about Amy Adams being too old when Keaton is running around the batsuit. Yeah, can't give over. Yeah. No disrespect to Keaton, but he's getting on a bit, and it would have been a little bit silly for him to be going around bashing criminals' heads in when we all know when Batman's that old.
Dude's damn near 80 years old.
Yeah. It's time for Terry McGinnis to take over. Yeah, that would be amazing. What did people think about that if they wrote Terry McGinnis into the DCEU?
Robert Pattinson as Terry McGinnis.
Yeah, that's what should have happened. Everyone says that. That's what should have happened. Even my brother is not a huge, massive fan of it. He said the same thing. Oh, he should have been Terry McGinnis. That's pretty obvious. Yeah, definitely. But
I mean, Pattinson just has that Terry McGinnis look. I mean, if you take away all the emo stuff that we got from the Matt Reeves Batman movie, and you just have, Robert Pattinson play a Robert Pattinson type character, there's Terry McGinnis right there.
Yeah, but I definitely don't see a problem with Amy Adams. I mean, come on, she's smoking hot. Yeah. I don't think she's just going to all of a sudden age 10 years overnight.
It happens.
Yeah.
Drugs and alcohol in Hollywood, bro. I mean,
yeah. No, but she's kind of she seems pretty sensible. Amy Adams. She's got kids and stuff. Maybe she'll stay away from the drugs and alcohol, I have to say. And talking of drugs and alcohol, we're hoping for the best for Ezra Miller to sort himself out and hopefully make a comeback with this Flash movie after all the controversies. Pattinson looked more like Nightwing in a bat costume. No hating, no? Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm so excited for Enchanted 2. Don't think I've seen the first one. What's the connection there? Amy looks oh, is that right? She's in that. Right, okay. Well, there you go. Amy looks fantastic. So, yeah, don't think she's going to be going anywhere. I mean, come on. It's Amy Adams we're talking about. She's a beautiful woman. What the fuck? That segue. Oh, I know because I've not seen it. Hope for Ezra. Ezra Miller is my Flash. Yeah. I mean, he's apologised for some of the, erratic behaviour of his. And seems to be on the right track. He's just got to stay on that track. He seems to be making an effort and sorting his life out. And all, if you're new to the channel, you're watching this, go back and watch my interview with Anna Rossa, Ezra's girlfriend. Oh, Assassin's gone. Don't know what happened there. He might come back. But yeah, all the terrible accusations against Ezra Miller have all been debunked. He was a little bit off the rails. He's even admitted that himself. So, but that other stuff, that's not even on the cards anymore. All right, folks, it's late here. We'll catch the rest of the stream tomorrow. Peace out. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I think it's just everybody's energy is drained now after that long stream and that. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Keep me right. Yeah, that was draining. Ezra Miller.
50-50.
Yeah.
50-50 draining,
50-50, yeah. I was 50% drained. No more, no less.
About even, About even.
Ezra Miller is innocent. I believe that too. Yeah. I said the same thing at the time. Great minds. Savage, I've been telling people to watch your interview with Rossa. Yeah. And hopefully, when things calm down, maybe Ezra will come on the channel one day. Fingers crossed. We'll have to wait and see. If you're watching Ezra, you've got our full support. And we'd love to see you on here. Fresh as a daisy, ready to make the Flash 2. How about that in a few years? Wouldn't that be nice? Best Minds, Retro, No Girl. That was a great interview. It was also informative. Well, thank you. And Anna was really nice as well. That was really cool. I don't know about you all. Well, I'm actually right. So, what is it? Enchanted. I'm gonna have to watch this now, aren't I? And it's not my type of thing, but I will watch it just for Amy. Yeah, I love it. So come on. The Ezra Miller video I did was the most popular video. Yeah, go and check out Back Dan's Thoughts. He's been a huge supporter, like myself, of Ezra getting, back on track, rehabilitated, and back to being a movie.
Shout out to Bat Dan.
Yeah,
man.
Shout out to Bat Dan. He's a great supporter of Ezra and of Seal Nation and everyone, really. So go and check out his channel. And I think we'll start to wrap that up now.
Oh, it's been an exhausting day.
It has been an exhausting day.
Especially when we're dealing with guys that are on the line 50-50. We got to kind of wrap it up. Yes.
As Disenchanted is a movie about a princess from a fairy tale that becomes into reality.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I think I vaguely. I vaguely remember watching it. I vaguely remember. I'll have to go back and rewatch it.
Why not? I'm gonna watch the Black Little Mermaid.
Oh so my god, dude!
I might as well watch Disenchanted.
That's gonna be an episode we do when that movie comes out. That's what
definitely. We're gonna do.
That's Saturday, Little Mermaid Saturday.
It's definitely gonna be a Restore the Snowverse Little Mermaid special.
Black Little
Mermaid special.
Yes.
To fight the hate out there.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait. I'm so excited about this movie. It's just like because of all the negative, all the haters and all the losers out there, it's just made me look forward to the movie even more. I can't wait.
Yeah, same. And I posted a post. It was meant to be to show people how terrible some of the memes were.
The Martin Luther King Mel Gibson meme.
Yeah, or Christian Bale and, all the sort of Confederate flag people saying, stop taking my heritage away. But people kind of misunderstood it and thought that I was approving of that. So I ended up having to delete the post because people thought that I was approving I was laughing at how fucking stupid these people are arguing over a movie that, come on, let's be honest, is meant for kids.
For little girls, to be honest.
For little girls, to have someone to look up to. There's an animated series, a movie sequel, Enchanted, both called Disenchanted. Right. Oh, God. What have I let myself in for? I'm going to have to watch that because I know I'll get questioned about it in the future. So I'll put that on my list. I'm sure they're on one of the streaming services somewhere. Started over, just turning back on. No worries, that's all right. We're finishing up now, Assassin. Thanks for coming in and saying hello.
It was cool talking to you, Assassin. That was awesome.
Yeah, you need to get your profile pic so it comes up on the screen or something, and come back on in the future, mate. That was cool. Don't normally do that. It was the first one, but I thought after that 5-hour stream with Seal, I thought I'd see if a few people
5 hours.
Come and have a laugh about it. That was pretty funny.
Intense.
Yeah, it was intense. Yeah, I started getting that anger vein coming out the side of my head by the end of it, because mate, he just kept fucking repeating himself. The animated TV show, so good. Back down. It's OG, much respect, brother. Right, I could call it a day there with comments, people. Thank you to everyone in the chat that's turned up tonight.
It's been so much fun.
Yeah, it's been a good laugh. And we always end up talking about completely and utterly crazy shit that's got nothing to do with the Snyderverse. It's just all for a good laugh.
Little Mermaid, yo!
Little Mermaid, Enchanted, you heard it here first. It's the over 40s Disney club. 5 hours, director's cut. Great stream, mate. Thanks.
Oh God!
Thank you, Snyder.
Awesome. Oh my God, this is awesome for real.
We watched all the Aladdin live action, Lion King live action. Yeah, we should have a Disney musical marathon.
Oh yeah, absolutely. we'll pick a different Disney movie and do a watch party, live action.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Retro. And tomorrow, doing a multi-stream.
Of course.
Round about the same time, if Seal's not doing a big stream at the same time.
Right.
Anyone else?
That's
I don't think so. I think he does. I think he does his stuff a bit earlier.
Well, the next one would be the next big one. Will be Scoop Center on Tuesday.
Will be Scoop Center on Tuesday. So yeah, tune in. It'll be 12 midnight UK time. So afternoonish in America. Great first episode for this Clay Lab. Yeah, awesome stream. Try tomorrow if it's Monday. Yeah, appreciate the service back. Thank you, HR, for. We got good Austrian stream, the NFL one. Yeah, check that out if you're into American football. Obviously, I'm British, so I don't really follow that, but all the best for that one. No, I'll take your time. Right, anyway, we'll wrap that up there. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Thank you, everybody.
And, yeah, check out the multi-stream live stream tomorrow with guests. And we'll be talking more Restore the Snyderverse.
More Little Mermaid.
And more little Disney movies made for kids.
Perfect.
Because that's what we're all about. Right. Motherfucking Batman out. See you later, people. Bye.